Jumbo, Hotep Kings and Queens. Karibu to this episode of the So Did You Know lecture, where we share ancient African history and we enlighten our black brothers and sisters.
So be it. Go so be it.
The third Kemetic dynasty, also known as the Memphite dynasty, is the period during 2686 years to 2613 years before Christ is born. Here we see the rule of King Sanect during the fourth dynasty, between the years 2613 years, 2494 years before Christ was born, also during the Memphite dynasty. We see now the rule of King Nae-Maet Sneferu, who is the constructor of the Bed Pyramid at Dashu. The construction of the northern stone Pame or pyramid, the first true pyramid at Dashu, is also seen during this dynasty. Then we see the rule of Queen Hetep Heres, the great royal wife of Sneferu, the mother of King Khufu. Then we see military conflicts between Kemet and Taseiti or Nubia. Then King Khufu, the son of Sneferu and Hetep Heres, constructs the Great Pyramid at Kem or at Giza. Then King Dedefre reigns for 8 years. Then the priesthood of Re rises at northern Anu or Heliopolis. Then King Khafre, the nephew of King Khufu, constructs the second pyramid at Giza. Then what we know today as the Sphinx, but known originally as the Ho'em Akhet, is now the image of King Khafre and is built in the Kemetic dynasty number 4. Then we see King Menkaure, who constructs the third pyramid of Kem. Then King Seper's Kaf is buried in a Mastaba el Faraun, a distinct tomb. Hesraye is a physician of note who exists during this dynasty. Then we experience Kemet's fifth dynasty, which is the era between 2494 years to 2345 years before Christ is born. This is also known as the Heliopolitan dynasty, which is also observed as the sons of Re. This era is ruled by King User Kaf, who sees the introduction of sun temples. Then we see the construction of pyramids at Saqqara. Then King Sahure, who rages wars with the Libyans. Then we see the construction of another pyramid at Jeju or Abusi. Then we see the expedition to Punt or God's land on the Somali coast. Then King Neferikare Kakai constructs a pyramid at Jedu. Then we see the royal annals of the Palermo stone records inscribed. This is a list of all the kings who ruled and chased away all the Arabs and Asians and Europeans who tried invading Kemet in these early dynasty days. Then we see the rule of King Sheperkare Isi, who reigns for 7 years. Then the admonitions of the vizier Kagemni recorded. Then we see the construction of the stone sun temple at Abu Jurab. Then King Shnusere builds a pyramid at Jedu, Abusir. Then we see King Menkauhur Akaukor reigning for 8 years, followed by King Jedkare Isesi, who reigns for another 39 years. Then we see the construction of a pyramid at Sentinel, which is called the Pame of Sentinel. Then we see another construction of the last known sun temple Then another expedition to Punt, or the Somali coast. Then we see the maxims or the lessons of Ptah Hotep being recorded during the 5th dynasty. Then King Unas inscribes his tomb with the earliest known pyramid texts, which happened during the 5th dynasty.
So, tribe, support our Sons of SOU channel. You know we're bringing the light. Like. Because you care, share. And don't wait another moment. Comment. So, tribe. Subscribe. Let us know Mambo on our socials below. Sawa? Kwaheri, So tribe.